Hello everybody. My Gammy used to make this dish. She called it copper penny carrots. And in her version, she used a cup of sugar and I think a whole cup of vegetable oil and canned tomato soup and all sorts of things that we don't really want going into our body. So I set out to make a version that is healthy and we can get those good E carbs in and get some vitamin A in and not worry about all the other things that went along with my Gammy's version. So it is late at night. My teens are still awake. So you'll see them, well, you don't see them, but you'll see me respond to them and I'm a mess. I don't have makeup on. My hair is a mess and I didn't even think about videoing this until I'd already cooked the carrots. So please just bear with me and we don't want a mushy, soft mushy, but we like it to be softer than eating a raw carrot. So we boil them for about, I don't know, I think it was about 10 minutes, maybe 15, probably somewhere in there. It's up to you. And then to make your dressing for the carrots, you're going to take 1 cup of white vinegar. If you want to add a little apple cider vinegar, you can. I didn't this time, but maybe next time. And then you are going to add 1 can of tomato paste. Mix it in really well. Now, I didn't, since the original recipe calls for canned tomato soup, I didn't really, was kind of concerned, but that it would be too bitter, but it really isn't, I promise. So mix that all together really well. My teens are talking to me, I'm sorry. So mix it really well. And then you're gonna add, salt. Mineral salt. I think this is probably, I don't know, about half a teaspoon, maybe a whole teaspoon. There's some salt in the chicken broth too. So now if you really want to get technical, I added 26 cranks of black pepper, but you can do that, you know, you can just kind of do as many as you want. I probably could have done a little more. And I think it was about a teaspoon and a half of mustard. I think my Gammy actually used dry mustard, but this is what I had. And then mix it all together. I had a little kid wake up and actually knock the camera off the tripod. Not completely, just kind of dangled it a little, but we recovered. So then you're going to add 1 cup of chicken broth. And just keep stirring, just mix it all together. I think I did 10 shakes of Worcestershire sauce. I don't know how you say it. I know that everybody has their own version. And again, mix it. And then I get about half a cup of Pyure. I use Pyure. You can use Gentle Sweet or Super Sweet. If you're going to do Gentle Sweet, I guess probably a little closer to a cup. But, you know, just add a little and then add a little more in taste as you go. And you make up your mind, make it your own. And then I was not about to let 1 little speck of that Pyure go to waste. So I tried to scrape it out, and I thought to myself, why didn't I do the Pyure before I did the chicken broth? So I decided to do a little more chicken broth. You can do that too, or you can just leave it with the same amount. It's up to you. Keep mixing. Taste. See if you want a little sweeter, a little more acid. Add anything that you think it needs to be added. And then add your carrots. Once you're happy with the taste of your dressing, add your carrots. And now, if I would have strained them properly, I could just dump the whole thing in, but there was some water left in my pan, so I kept scooping. And scooping. And scooping. Finally, I just dig in with my fingers, I think.
Please don't touch it, Lucy, remember.
Then once you get all your carrots in, you're going to want to add 2 medium sliced onions. And I like these onions to be sliced really thin. So look in the video, I'm still shoveling in those carrots. But really, yeah, the onions here in a second. There we go, the onions. Just put them in and mix it all up. Once you get it mixed up, I couldn't help but taste an onion with the dressing, and it was good. I think just as good as my Gammy's. So I hope you want to make this and enjoy it, and I hope you'll let me know what your family thought of it. And I hope you'll have a great day. We'll see you later. Look, guys, I couldn't help it. I went and I was going to go get a fork to steal a bite, and the dishwasher didn't have a fork in it. Well, the drawer didn't have a fork in it. So, you know what I did? I came back and I just used my fingers. Don't hate me.